This week, Ria and I are taking the Steadman Yamaha Wolverine on a trail that can make you feel out of this world with some spectacular rock formations.
Then we're showing you a picture-perfect trail as the AYL crew joins the folks from Jorgensen's Power Sports for an amazing ride at the Beaver County ATV Jamboree.
Finally, we're getting an in-depth look into the Slick Rock crew to show you how the brand got started and has since grown into a monumental piece of the off-road community. It's all headed your way right now. At Your Leisure is next. You know, it's not often that we get to start our show with a team of experts outstanding in their field.
Boy, and today's the day.
And we are standing in our field.
Yeah, it's everybody's field. Some of the great public lands of Utah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure today. I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Ria Rossi Booth.
And we are with our friends from the Tri-State OHV Club. Some of these friends of ours go back decades. I mean, like Glenn Zumwalt here. Yep. I've known him since we started the show.
That's right.
Which is sadly decades.
And isn't that beautiful?
It is sad.
And you're still recreating the same way you did 20, 30 years ago. That's the beauty of these rigs.
That's true. Anyway, we are exploring the area outside of Enterprise, Utah, and this is a part of the state that a lot of people just don't even think about because it's not right off of a major highway system. You have to make an effort to get out here, but boy, once you do, it is worth it.
Yeah.
In fact, there's some of the people here with the group today that actually left the populated areas to move down here so they could do this more often and more parts of the year.
I think we should move here. I say that wherever we are.
We're in trouble now.
I always say that because everything's so beautiful.
There's a lot to discover on the trails outside of Enterprise. Let's get to it.
Well, I think that when people think of Washington County, they think of more red rocks and sand dunes, but we're up in the mountains. We got pine trees, we got juniper trees, we got water coming out of the side of the hill. We got an old cabin that probably was inhabited 60, 70 years ago. This is a cool spot.
I went out on this ride. The trails turned into really fun trails going back and forth through the mountain ranges with different rock formations changing throughout the ride. It's a beautiful ride, a fun ride to hit.
Like the rocks, you know, on the ride today, those big white bouldery looking rocks, and there's an area called the Pinnacles. It's kind of unique formations.
If you've been noticing the views and things that we've had today, just incredible. The views back toward Enterprise Reservoir. If you look over that hill, you're looking over Mineral Mountain and over into the St. George Basin. And then when we were looking west, you're looking straight over into Nevada. So you're seeing a lot of country in one trip.
Well, you know, one thing that I can guarantee, while the trip may only be like 5.5 hours of ride time.
Right.
You want a whole day for it because you do not want to miss the opportunity to stop and take in scenery like this.
This is literally the most beautiful trail, I think, in the state, one of the most beautiful trails in the state of Utah.
And nobody knows about it.
I know.
They never come out here.
You all got to get yourselves out here. You will, it is so green, and the flowers and the pine and the aspen and the rocks. I mean, it's like sensory overload. It's so gorgeous.
That's true. And from this vantage point, you can look out that way into the Nevada desert towards Las Vegas. You can look up into the central part of western Utah.
Yeah.
And so just every time you come over, there's just all these rugged layers of landscape. It's marvelous.
And the fighter jets flying up top, coming out of Nevada.
There's some pretty strange contrails up there in the sky.
Yeah, they're a little funky looking, but boy, this is something else.
Anyway, right now it's time for us to go on to our Where To.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We are standing at the top of Cougar Pass, and I haven't yet seen any four-legged cougars, but...
No, but I'm standing next to a two-legged one.
No, he's not. Are you kidding me? He doesn't even know what that means. This
might.
is gorgeous. Oh boy. Okay, we should just like start over. This is so gorgeous up here. Oh my gosh. I mean, it is just spectacular views.
This is true, but it's also a really good learning point right here because we are at a juncture. To this side is the Cougar Canyon wilderness area. To this side of this road is the Slaughter Creek wilderness area, and just right over here is private property. And that really requires extra attention when you're out riding because you need to stay on the trail. Leaving the trail on either one of those properties in particular causes big problems. A wilderness area gives them ammunition to close down the road completely.
Yep.
Private property owners gives them the same right. You know, you mess up with their cows, you mess up the land, and they go, no, I'm just not gonna let people come through here anymore. So
And you can get in big trouble if you do.
So when you're out riding, make an effort to stay within the right-of-way and respect the trails.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. There's no reason to get off the trail. It's just, this is a phenomenal trail.
When you see so much as we've seen today, you don't really need to.
True.
Anyway, we started our trip at the beginning of the day coming out of Enterprise, and most people don't even know where Enterprise is or what it is. It's time we introduce you to the town.
Welcome to Enterprise. I'm Sandy White Winds. I own White Winds Rock Shop. We are on the scenic route from Zions to Ely, and I provide a lot of rocks, stones, some healing items to help people.
I'm Raylene Hall. Our family owns Marms here in Enterprise. We are a mom and pop hamburger joint, and we make the best hamburgers, fries, and shakes. Some people have said this side of the Mississippi. I don't know.
Hello, I'm Dwight Danley. I own the Sinclair convenience store gas station. Me and my father, my mother, and my wife built it about 35 years ago.
My name is Jerry Lee. My wife and I, Rachel, own the Lee Station Motel here in Enterprise. And we have 14 rooms available for all types of adventurers that come here from all around to ride trails or just enjoy the scenery.
AYL wants to be completely transparent. This is not the bed and breakfast that we were talking about in Enterprise, but it has potential.
I don't think it has potential right now.
Oh, it's already got bedroom furniture in it and everything.
Yeah, well, you don't want anybody out here squatting in it, you know?
No,
You want somebody to come out here and live out
It's
here.
big enough. You can stand up inside. You don't have to squat.
I think the altitude has gotten to you today.
Yeah, maybe possibly so.
All right, well, listen, don't go away because we're going to head off to our Along the Way.
See that teeny tiny little line all the way over there coming down that mountain? That's where we were. That's Cougar Pass.
That's right. Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We are at the top of Mineral Mountain, and we're just right outside of Enterprise, Utah. And my gosh, I cannot get over the beauty of this place.
Just like an unsuccessful guy with a good-looking chick, I'm on my second pass. This is Mineral Mountain Pass. And
It really is beautiful. Now it's off the Slaughter Creek Road, right?
that's right. If you were to go to outsiders.utah.com and look for maps, you would look for the Cougar Pass Slaughter Creek Loop out of Enterprise, Utah, and that's the one that you would be looking for.
Yeah, that'll be this ride, and it is a loop-de-loop. It is absolutely fabulous. I mean, honestly, it's sunny, it's cool breeze, it's just like, it's
Right.
so wonderful. I
Now,
don't
on
want to go.
August 15th, people might think differently, but right now, this is perfect.
But yeah, because we're in May. It's
That's right.
perfect. The flowers are out. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
Well, actually, we're, by the time you see this, in June.
yeah, maybe.
But keeping that in mind, let's take a look at all the things that are happening in June on our next show.
Next week, Chad and I are taking the path less traveled as we join the folks from Delta to show you some great riding opportunities in the South Cricket Mountains.
Then, the AYL crew is taking you out for a unique journey filled with history and adventure as they gamble to have a great time in Eureka.
Finally, Reese and Marianne Stein are joining the Protect Our Lakes, a nonprofit organization, as their volunteers put their goal in action as they spend a great day in service at Jordanelle Reservoir. Now let's take a look at our contest winner.
This week's contest winner was submitted to us via email by Karen Santarosa, and it looks like Karen is the lucky winner of a Clearly Tough windshield for her family's rig.
Clearly Tough offers the strongest windshields on the market. Visit clearlytough.com for more information.
Congratulations, Karen, and be sure to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your Clearly Tough windshield.
Next week's show looks great.
It does, and you know what? We look all great. For being riding all day, we look marvelous.
I know. We just jump in the water and then dry off, and here you are.
Biggest wash basin ever, and that's why it's a great place to make your trailhead to start out with.
Right.
Anyway, we want to thank the Tri-State OHV Club for going out of their way to come over here to Enterprise and introduce you to this area. We had just a blast riding today, and we've seen some really great things. I think you all should come out and try it.
Oh my gosh, it's definitely worth the trip, and it's beautiful, and you guys rock. I mean, you got to be with the club, and it's awesome.
You know what? They've got members from all over the state, so you may want to consider signing up.
Yeah.
And joining them on their rides. They have regular rides all the time.
Yeah, the website's right here.
There you go.
There you go.
Just remember, you will find adventure around every bend.
You just got to get out there and create your own adventure
at your leisure.